thought we'd do it on the avenue.
Waas, Sappening.
All right, welcome back to another episode of SeunevA Lifestyles presents What's Happening Podcast. I'm Tim, got my co-host Mike.
What's up? What's up?
Hats on straight today, good job.
Hats on
Primo
straight.
Jeff
What's crapping?
and Metal George.
Órale.
And we got our interns over there. What's up? Hey, right on, right. Hey, so we're back for another episode. What's been going on with you guys? Let's start with you.
Oh,
Jeff.
right there.
Oh, yeah, because you were telling a story earlier about the best Ojos Locos you ever been to in your life.
Ain't nothing going on but the rent.
And a little Bushwood Country
Yeah,
Club.
little Bushwood Country.
Where's that Ojo Locos at?
Oh man, Ojos Locos. It's in Downey, California, dude.
Nice.
We ended up going over there over the weekend, taking the nieces and nephews for to go to Knott's Berry Farm.
And you went to the Ojos Locos.
We stayed at the Embassy Suites in Downey, and convenient location because there's the Ojos Locos across the street.
And you just happen to find your way over
I
there.
just happened to find my way over there, dude.
I heard you went twice.
3 times.
Dude,
I heard 3.
that place is bananas, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was
Did you close it down or did you just go for a little?
I ain't no quitter, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That maybe was a little gentleman's visit, but
You know what? There was some gorgeous women in there.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Yeah, all natural too. You know what I mean? They didn't have the fake lips. Like if they had, some of them
Collagen.
fake lips. It looks like these chicks. They eat like they're allergic to shrimp or something, and their fucking lips get all stupid. You know what I mean? Like no allergic reaction type shit, dude.
The shot of epinephrine.
The fakest thing they had was eyelashes. I can hang with that, but once they start doing all this other shit, anyway, gorgeous, natural women over there.
Nice.
Ojos Locos, Downey, California. Check it out.
Nice.
Were your eyes crazy?
They were, man. They were. They were definitely.
Yeah, and then you were saying that you had to lie where you were from because they would give you no game because you're from Arizona.
Yeah, they don't like guys from Arizona for some reason.
Yeah, so where were you from?
Pedro, Wilmington, Waas,
Tip for all
that
you
area.
guys out there.
South Bay.
Yeah.
If you're not from San Pedro, you're from Pedro.
Pedro.
All right, we'll keep that in mind. Interns, remember that. Might find yourself in Pedro one day.
Ojo Locos in Downey.
Ojos Locos in Downey, man. It was wild.
What about you, George? What you been up to since last we spoke?
Well, all I know is the Cowboys kicked that ass of the Steelers. Boom, bow, we're out of here.
Now go get your fucking shine box.
Congratulations.
We did that. Don't you owe me money?
No, I don't. I owe your brother a 12-pack, though.
All right. No, but let me. No, you know what? Fuck that. And we ain't gonna talk about that when we get on my soapbox again.
Again.
Do it.
There we go.
Do it.
See.
Tell me this. What the fuck's up with Christmas trees already in the beginning of October at the stores already?
Everywhere. You're not lying,
That's
dude.
fucking crazy, man. We haven't even got past October yet.
Yeah.
It's it's.
No, you're not lying.
I'm sorry.
You're 100% correct, but it's still 106 degrees.
It's still. It was 117 at the horseshoe.
Yeah, and that was what, 2 weeks ago?
A week ago.
I won that, didn't I win that? I think I won that horseshoe tournament that week.
Negative. I don't remember seeing you. In a circle. No, but you are correct, man. I mean, they kind of just throw everything at you at once.
Huh?
You're
What?
You're 100% correct. They just kind
Slow
of
down.
they just kind of throw all the holidays at you at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They start the Halloween in fucking September.
They did.
Even earlier than that.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
did see that stuff.
It goes from back to
August.
school shopping to Halloween.
Yeah, we went to Lowe's and Home Depot recently, and they've cleared a lot of that Halloween stuff out and already putting Christmas stuff out.
That's crazy.
It is.
The Lord doesn't get born until December.
Yeah, dude. And we're what? We're not
j-
even quite in the middle of October yet.
No.
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 And we're facing hurricanes and 117-degree weather right now.
Weather.
And we got weather. And we've got pinchy Christmas trees up with snow on them in the middle of Lowe's.
Blocked is what they call
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I don't know. Let me get off, okay? Other than that, go Cowboys. We won again. Boom, bam, beep. There we go.
Frisco won.
What else?
Niners won last night
Yeah.
against the Seahawks. That was a big win. Thursday night football.
About you, Mike, other than Costco and Lowe's?
And yoga pants. And ojos locos.
He's 50 years old now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Big 5-0.
Not too old, not too young.
dude.
Yeah.
It's like 9 day. Last week time we were on, you looked young. Now you look old.
I am.
Definitely a difference.
Yeah. And I
Definitely a
feel
difference.
it.
Ah,
Yeah, there it is.
You shaving now?
I am.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hey,
That's
but
funny.
think about it this way. You've lived longer than you got left.
Oh, thanks, Tim. That makes me feel real good.
No, so enjoy the ride, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Because it's almost over.
I'm definitely coming down that hill.
You're on the other side now.
On the other
Is
side.
that
But nowadays we
is
live
50,
longer.
50, like
Look,
top of the hill, over the hill? What
I think you're
what
cutting
age
down.
you
you're coming down because anything can happen after
What?
50. I know cats have passed it like 51, 52 of some
Thanks a lot.
crazy shit.
My
You know what I mean?
my dad passed away at 52.
Yeah,
That's young, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
wild.
really young.
that's young.
Oh, that's wild.
Well, take your vitamins, Mike. You'll be all right.
I
Tiny,
do.
how old are you, Tiny?
I'm gonna be 49 in January.
Oh, you get
there
that
you go.
too.
Hey.
I'm a
Yeah.
year behind you.
Yeah,
And you, Jeff?
behind.
You're
I thought you were younger, actually.
Old enough to
Thank
do
you.
it right, young enough to do it all night.
Downey, ojo loco.
Ojos locos. Ojos locos. From
Yeah,
Pedro.
Yep.
Right on.
Hell yeah. When's your birthday?
January 12th,
Oh, okay.
76.
So, yeah, right on. So you're coming close.
Oh, the
Almost there.
bicentennial year, right?
Bicentennial year, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good.
dang.
Hey.
And I
yeah,
believe
pretty good,
Elvis
George.
died that year too.
somebody paid attention.
Yeah.
Elvis
Yeah.
died that year too?
I believe so, 76.
I want to say he did die.
Yeah.
Bicentennial years. Elvis.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you ain't no hound dog, man.
The Negros the Negros got their music back after he died. Boom. I said it right there.
Yeah, yeah.
I said it. I don't care.
Soapbox.
Always on the soapbox.
Always on the soap.
I got off it a little while ago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about how we know.
Well, where'd he come from?
Yeah.
Oh, he walked in. He came from the alley. This guy- you know,
Jumped
let
the
me tell
fence.
you real quick. This is Greg. This is our homeboy Tiny right here. We call him Tiny. We've always known him as Tiny like that. He's always been in the alleys around here in the neighborhood, creeping around. He's always been part of this, but he's he's the homeboy from the slopes over there,
North,
Right?
North Phoenix.
North
yes.
Phoenix.
Phoenix is,
He's always been a partner of ours, man. He's a primo of Chris Gamboa, who we grew up with.
yep.
You and I.
Boy, yep.
And every time we were at a Gamboa party, there was Tiny right there running around with the little suit on every time like that. He was always in the quinceañera or something. With the little suit.
Gotta dress fly to hang out with you guys.
Yeah. Well, it goes a little deeper because his mom and his uncles grew up in our neighborhood and went to high school with my uncles and stuff like that, my family.
And I think
So-
your grandfather's also, your tatas used to hang out too, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yep.
His grandfather
Like-
and his great grandfather owned Gamboa's Bakery in Glendale, Arizona.
Yeah.
So,
He's
yeah,
got
man.
some Glendale ties too.
Yeah.
He's got some Glendale ties. Dude.
The West Side ties from
Yeah.
Phoenix to Glendale, yep.
Yep.
And now the slope.
So was your mom always at the slope?
No.
When you were born?
No. So my mom grew up in the beginning of life in Glendale.
Yeah.
And then when my nana and tata bought their house over here, I believe it was in the early 60s.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. She grew up here in West Phoenix, went to Butler, Isaac, Carl Hayden.
Yep.
And then when my mom and father got together, they purchased their home in Sunny Slope.
And then that's where you.
That was in 70. I was a year old. I was in 77.
77.
Yeah.
Damn, the Jeffersons.
Yeah. I don't know, baby. But no, so it goes, at the time, my father's family grew up in Golden Gate.
Okay.
My dad went to Phoenix Union, and my mom went to Carl Hayden. But when the airport was buying out the home,
Yeah.
they had a option of West Phoenix, Maryvale area, or Sunny Slope. So my dad's side of the family, my aunts, my nana, purchased all in Sunny Slope. They relocated to Slopes. So my mom and dad followed, my aunt's uncle, my nana.
What exactly is the boundary for Sunny Slope?
So northern 16th Street area, pretty much to 19th area, 19th Avenue, that whole strip there.
That strip.
Northern.
Northern, I'm sorry, 19th all the way north to pretty much like Cactus.
These motherfuckers got a mountain.
Yeah. Got a few mountains. Right?
S on it.
They got a big ass on that motherfucker.
Big ass.
And a couple tennis courts.
A few. Yeah, a few of them. But yeah, so that big square right there with the mountains and all that, the points. You got Squaw Peak and Tapatio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much considered in the slopes also.
That's cool.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Míralo.
Staycation. Yeah. Did it a few times.
Yeah, you guys come out here and see an alley. I come out and see a mountain.
We used to, when we were young, man, me and the buddies, we used to play ditch 'em. You know what I mean? We used to play ditch 'em all through there, man, on the mountains. And,
Hell
you
yeah.
know what I mean? We couldn't, well, of course, we would always pass and lie, but, you know, the boundaries were, 12th Street, to 7th Street, northern to Dunlap. But, man, we'd creep all through the hoods right there, through the alleys, through the ditches.
Yeah.
I'm just, man.
Fun.
Yeah, good times, man.
Hey, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but to these youngsters, what is ditch 'em?
Hide and go seek.
Yeah.
Ditch
Good
'em.
point. No, that's a good point because
That is true. Do they still play hide and go seek?
I don't think so.
Hide and go get
don't,
them.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not. But yeah, but we used to play on our bikes, man. I mean,
Ditch 'em
ditch them, man.
Uh-huh.
Play ditch them.
Yeah.
Have teams of 10 or 5.
all night long in
Yeah,
the
for
dark and all.
hours,
I
bro.
remember that running through the neighborhoods around here, ditch 'em, hiding in the dumbest spots too. Like, and there's black widows in there. I don't care.
Serious.
Ichi perros and all that.
Yeah.
They'll never look here.
I got stung by a scorpion playing ditch 'em. Dude, I did because I was hiding in a stupid ass spot.
But you did it right because you knew
Got
it.
you in the face.
Puffed up.
He hasn't recovered.
Speaking of allergic, speaking of being allergic to shrimp,
You're like the girls from Ojos Locos.
Yeah, that's why your lips are fat.
And shit.
Where'd you get stung at?
On my calf.
Did it turn you all numb?
It did. It turned all numb,
Numb.
man. It was wild.
Did they take you to emergency or you just
Nah,
just
again,
chilled?
I'm from Glendale.
suck it out.
That's what I'm asking.
Suck it out.
I was hiding. There was a tree that like draped over this fence by the alley, and I climbed up the fence, and they couldn't see me because the branches and everything was.
Scorpion
draped
saw
over.
you.
Scorpion stung. Yeah, he saw me and stung me.
You knew immediately?
You were in the tree like
I thought,
Mowgli.
you know what? The first thing that came to my mind was like it was a black widow or something, but turned out it was a scorpion, dude.
Bark scorpion.
How old were you?
I was like 28. I'm just kidding.
Hiding in the tree.
Yeah.
I was about
Which chick were you running from?
13. I was about 13.
Right. Yeah. Damn.
Rub some dicks on it.
Junior high.
Ma.
Yeah.
No, dude, I
Nana.
stood there. I was just
Read
like,
your nanas.
I was just rubbing. Yeah, I ran to my nana.
Yeah.
Ran to my nana's house.
You ever been stung by a scorpion?
I have not.
Tiny, you ever
Yes.
been stung? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to drain pools for this company, and I was undoing the dugout.
Yeah.
To drain the water in, and it was right there, man. It hit my hand, and I felt it. Felt all numb, just like that, man.
I got stung.
Yeah, I was in Tempe. And I drove all the way back to the yard over here. Yeah, I didn't go to the hospital either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, whoa.
Couldn't feel the steering wheel.
Yeah, man, it really made you numb. It makes you go numb.
Does it?
Yeah.
I've never been stung, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're 50. You got a little bit of time left.
And speaking of ditch 'em too, I don't know if you remember, but one time we went deer hunting, we were playing ditch 'em in the woods, and these guys went and they strung a bunch of fishing lines through the trees, and then they caught us, the younger guys, and they were like, "Hey man, let's go play ditch 'em, and then you guys go find us first." So dude, we take off running up that
Decapitated.
thing. Yeah. Just hitting the fishing string. Remember you guys did that?
Yeah. You should have said no, man.
We thought we're just gonna go play. Yeah, but I always remember that, dude. These idiots put fishing.
Who's the idiot?
That's a
Dude,
good
at first we're gonna put like a couple pebbles in empty beer cans so you could hear them when they're coming. But then you didn't have to because they just yelled, "Ah!"
Yeah,
Funny.
that was crazy. It was fun.
So we know Tiny for a long time,
Yeah.
you and I. We've known him for a long time, and we also know that even though the way we look nowadays, this guy was a bad motherfucking, ¿cómo se dice? Football player.
Yeah.
¿Cómo se dice? Soccer.
Soccer.
Football. Americano.
This
Yeah.
dude right here, dope.
Yeah.
Dope. You told me
Better
a story
soccer player than you're a baseball player?
about equivalent.
Check this out, Tiny. He said that only one's better than him is Shohei Ohtani.
No, I never said that. I
Yeah,
said
you
I'm
did.
better than Shohei Ohtani.
Okay, my bad.
You seen him in the playoffs lately?
Yeah, he ain't showing up.
He ain't-
He's not showing up.
Hopefully he doesn't show up tonight either.
Yeah, I don't like the Dodgers either.
Yeah. See what happens.
This dude's dope. In fact, this guy, he still plays soccer, Michael. And he called him out a couple years ago to go play at the Avondale. He said he played him out. And Michael told me a story one time that this dude gets in real quick. He does a move, pop, 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 and he brings the ball over his head, pop, pop, pop. He goes, bad, huh?
He flipped it over your head and over the other guy.
A rainbow?
Yeah, rainbow. Yeah,
The rainbow, Michael.
he pulled it off.
And then he tapped out.
Yeah, sub. Yeah, man. Playing indoor,
Where's
man.
the oxygen mask?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this guy's dope, man. He's dope. This guy, I don't know. We'll get into it, but
Let's get into it.
He went into Brazil. This guy went to Brazil to play ball.
soccer?
Well, let's start with.
Well, yeah, started from the beginning.
What age did you start playing soccer?
I was like 7 years old.
7.
Yep.
In the slope.
In the slope.
In the
slope is how you
Sunny
started?
Slope Soccer Club.
So if you would have went to Maryville, you would have played something else.
Yeah, probably.
Pop Warner football.
Nah, man. Probably baseball or something. Or whatever.
So 7 years old, you wanted to play, or your parents
Well,
put you in?
it was like a family thing. My mom and father, they played. My brothers, my sister, we all, and then I just followed along.
Really?
And then I'm the youngest one that stuck with it.
So your mom and dad played?
Yeah, they played at the indoor soccer place right here on 39th and Indian School.
Did they?
Back in the day, it used to be called Tom and Jerry's Wall Ball Palace.
Yeah, but at the mall there?
No.
No.
And
39th
Oh,
Indian
yeah,
School.
it was over
Yeah.
here. You're right, you're right.
The wall
The,
ball.
the one you're thinking of was Pride Pavilion.
Yeah,
right,
so
that
when they had the
Maryville
indoor
Mall.
soccer
Yeah,
team here.
Maryville.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they built that later.
Yes,
But
I
the
do
Wall
remember
Ball
that now.
Palace.
Yeah.
It was like the whole club, man. The parents played also from Sunny Slope.
Oh.
Like the kids played, club soccer, and then the parents would play indoor soccer.
Right.
Then they went on and played outdoor league games.
Really?
Yeah. Even our parents traveled at times. I remember going to San Diego for tournaments with my parents.
Wow.
Yeah, and they would play, outdoor soccer. So it was like it was a family thing growing up.
That's cool.
With my mom and dad. Yeah, it was way cool. And then I just stuck with it, man. Growing up, and then I went from Sunny Slope Soccer Club, and then got a little bit more competitive as I started getting older.
Yeah.
And I went on and played for Cisco Club, which is a well-known older club here in the Valley.
Yep.
Yep, been going for a long time.
Yeah, a long time. If you play for Cisco,
Was it Cisco Premier or something like that?
they had Cisco Premier, they had the Lightning. Didn't you play for the Panthers?
No, I played later. It was years later. I played for the Monarchs.
The Monarchs, yeah, with Ralphie.
With Ralphie. And then we went to Premier. And then it was Premier Monarchs.
Premier Monarchs, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but the Monarchs, man, we looked up to you guys like.
Well, I didn't play at that time with them. They were a totally different team. Yeah.
That's why he looked up to you.
He was on the sideline over there.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, so us as a younger, it was Cisco kickers,
Oh, okay.
76s, and Monarchs were what, 74s?
74. Yeah.
74s, right? And then the Lightning were like 73, 72s. Then you had the Cisco Hellions, which
The Hellions, yeah.
the Hellions, they were, man, they were the beasts, man. The older guys, man, those guys can play. And we just, at tournaments, we'd go follow them, watch their games, and just admire how they would play on the field. And we wanted to be like them, just the younger Cisco kids.
Well, so
Yeah.
you just absorbed it.
Yeah, we took it in, man. It's like just watching these guys. I mean, if you got a love for the game, man, you're gonna enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Especially at a young age, man. We were those type of players. Like, man, I want to be like him, or I want to be on the just grind on the field like that guy.
Yeah.
Nice, and you're having
Yeah.
fun doing it.
Yeah, having
There a
fun.
position you played?
Pretty much striker, or I played right wing or left wing up
Okay.
on top. Yeah, I score goals.
Hell yeah.
I used to
yeah.
be fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could run, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was quick.
Go to the
Yeah,
spot. Go to the spot.
Yeah, put that ball in space, man. I'll meet it.
Yeah.
So where'd you go to junior high at?
I went to Shea Middle School. And
Middle School.
Yeah, it was Paradise Valley.
Okay.
Paradise Valley. My mom did not want me to go to Royal. I would have went to Royal Palm.
All right.
On
I know that's,
19th and Butler.
Yeah.
Because growing up in that area, everybody went there, but it was just a crowd of people. My mom was trying to keep me away from that environment at the time.
And then high school?
I went to Sunny Slope High School for 1 week, and then I went to Cortez, and then I went to North Canyon, and then I got shipped to California within 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those guys, huh?
Yeah. It was.
We'll get that story.
It was. Yeah, it was. I was
Yeah.
I was just in the mix, man. At the time, growing up, I mean, it was late '80s, early '90s, man. When
Yeah.
Well, we'll get into that that pattern
okay.
how that happens. But so you play for Cisco, and then when do you transfer to Santos?
Santos, it was.
Wait, what is Santos?
Santos was a club that was started by Luis Dabo, well-known coach here in the Valley.
Okay.
He brought a Brazilian-style training to the Valley. And
Early.
Yeah.
Before anybody.
So
Before any, yeah, exactly.
let me. What is the Brazilian style? I guess what I'm asking.
Just the training style. It wasn't just passing the ball. It was more working with the ball on your foot. You know what I mean? Having that ball just
More
next to you.
possession?
Possession of the ball on your foot. Like don't lose possession of the ball. Just keep that ball close. Like a Messi style of today.
Okay.
And
You know
like
what I mean?
dribbling skill.
Dribbling skills. You just switch your direction, change of speed.
Okay.
You're on it, man. He was on us for 2 hours just training, man.
Okay. Okay.
And, yeah,
Can
it
you
was-
tell Can you tell there was a difference between the way you were playing and then that? Yeah.
Because Cisco, or Coach Perdome, he was a kick and run kind of guy. Kick it long, run, chase it.
Kick it to a spot.
Kick it to a spot, let your forwards run into it. If you get a goal, shoot the ball anywhere around in the 18 box, whatever.
More of a quick kind of pass type.
Yeah, it's just long ball.
Yeah,
you know
okay,
what I mean?
okay.
With Coach Dabo, it was more possession, keep it close, work it between your teammates, find each other.
So closer.
yeah, just
shorter passes.
Short passes.
And that's the way the practices were.
Okay.
When it was general, like a general group, right? You show up to the field, it was like a general
Yeah,
group.
we worked in tight space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like a tight space, tight box. Boom, boom, knocking that ball, one touch, two touch, one touch, fast.
Right.
and
And just kind of move the
Yeah,
down the field that way.
you're like in a block.
Yeah. A little
Down the
triangle.
field. Yeah, little triangles.
So what year was that about?
This was 80, 85, 86.
85, 86?
Yeah, I was
Wow.
going. So Cisco, I was like 7 to like 9. And then when I went to Santos, from like 10 to like 14.
How did you hear about Santos?
Well, when the parents were playing indoor and we played indoor also at the wall ball.
Right.
Coach Dabo, he was brought. Do you remember the Phoenix Inferno?
Yeah.
Remember the Phoenix Inferno?
Yeah.
Well, he was brought from the head coach to train with the Inferno back in the days.
Okay.
So he got a job at the wall ball, was just like overlooking the indoor facility. And he was reaching out to parents talking about starting a team. And so he got a group of parents together and he pulled kids that were in a pretty much competitive style program at the time. And he put together a team of like 15 of us together.
So, and that's cool because I never knew how you played for him because I was telling Angela earlier, my wife.
Who's Angela?
My wife.
Okay.
That Coach Dabo was your coach.
Yes.
Because what Dabo would do is, because I played for Santos later on in the years, everybody would practice together for the most part. And I had a different coach, but Coach Dabo was his team's coach.
Oh, okay.
And I told her that. I kind of assumed that. I think he saw talent in these kids, and he was like, I'm going to stick with these kids, but then I'm going to hire other coaches to take on the other years,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And he had a good following of ex-pro players from all over the world.
Yeah.
I mean, we had Adrian Webster played for like Man City at one time.
Wow.
Back, in the early 80s, somewhere
Yeah.
around there. Willie Watson was another one.
remember Willie Watson,
Willie
yeah.
Watson. You had Leroy De Leon, he was from like Trinidad.
Yep.
Coach Dukesy, which I'm still in contact with today. He's a good mentor for me for coaching.
Yeah.
He was from like Jamaica, and these guys knew Coach Dabo like in the 80s, and they played for Phoenix Inferno at the time.
Wow.
Yeah, some of these players, and they were at all our practices, man. Training with us is being 10, 11, 12 years old with these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Tell you what, we're going to take a quick break. We'll talk about the Santos thing because I'm kind of curious. Maybe I missed it, but did he? We'll bring it up.
Okay.
Okay. Good stuff. We'll
All right.
come back.
Break. All right. Go for it.
We're back. So we left off on the Santos team, right? The coach.
Yeah.
Maybe I missed it, but he brought the Brazilian style of training. Was he from Brazil? I'm assuming he was.
No.
Okay.
He was from Portugal.
Oh, he's from Portugal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Portuguese. He played professional for Benfica.
Which is
It's a
Portugal.
Portuguese club.
Okay.
Yeah, he played professional there, and he just maybe it was the way he was trained by Brazilians in his early age.
Right.
But he brought that type of training to us here in the Valley.
That style.
Okay.
That style.
Okay. Yeah, because like when I watch the World Cup, I see what you're talking about. They move in little triangles. They just kind
Yeah.
of go back and forth, and they just kind of move and then pick their shot when they're
Pretty much always have an option. You know,
But didn't he have some kind of connection or relationship with Santos Soccer Club
Yes, he
in
did.
Brazil, right?
Yes.
Right.
And that was with Pelé.
Oh, it was.
With Pelé, yeah. He was personal friends with Pelé.
Really?
Really?
That I did not know.
Yes, he was friends with him.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if early in his career or sometime in his career they played against each other, but there was a connection and they were friends. So
Wow.
that's why you want me to get into it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we trained with Dabo for pretty much 1986, going into 87, and we were invited to Brazil to play for the first annual Pelé tournament.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it was.
See, how old were you about this time?
I was in 87. I was 11.
Wow, you're a
I was
little boy.
11. Yeah,
Okay.
I was young.
Wow.
We went 1987 and 88. We went back-to-back years, but
With this Santos club.
with the Santos Football
Okay,
Club.
okay.
Yeah. And it was an experience, man.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, being a kid, 11, 12.
Well, the second time you were probably 12
years old.
12
yeah.
years old, yeah.
Yeah, at 88, yeah, I was going to be in 7th grade. I was going into junior high.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
was
impressive. So,
Wait a minute.
go ahead.
For people who don't know, and for the youngsters, Pele, greatest soccer player to ever live, right?
In my eyes.
Right?
My eyes. Don't get me wrong, Messi's bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Messi,
Messi's
Ronaldo,
bad.
everybody knows those names right now.
Yeah.
Pele was way ahead of his time
Yeah.
back then. So just trying to give.
I know nothing about soccer. I just know you can't use your hands.
You can't do that, brother.
So some of the terminology you guys
Yeah.
are talking about,
It's over your head.
a little bit, but
But you know who
I
Pele
do.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody knows Pele. He was even here with the New York Cosmos, back in the
Cosmos.
70s.
Yeah. Cosmos, yeah.
80s,
Well,
70s?
Yeah, 70s.
Yeah.
Well, one of Adrian Webster, the one I mentioned, played against Pele when he played for the Cosmos. Webster played for Seattle Sounders at that time, and there's a picture I have somewhere. They're battling against each other on the field, man.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. He's wearing his Cosmos.
Young Crunks.
Yeah.
Google Pele, watch his shit.
there's a documentary
Yeah,
on
they
him
just-
too.
Oh yeah. He passed in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Pele, yeah.
Did you meet him? Didn't you meet him?
We
Right.
got to meet him.
Yeah.
Wow.
We got to meet him in Sao Paulo.
Hell yeah.
Really?
Man, it was like a movie, bro. Man, we were sitting eating, right? I mean, we didn't know he was coming. And we were in Sao Paulo eating one of the dinners, and just everybody just started cheering. Like, wow. And we turned around, and there he is in an all-white suit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, he walks in, and he's like, in Brazil, he's a god.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a god, man. And, to meet him and just to shake his hand was, it was a lifetime.
Did you get a
achievement.
picture with him?
Huh?
Did you get a picture with him?
Yeah, we got pictures with them. I don't have it, but in the newspaper clipping I got, he's with Ryan and Guerrero, one of my teammates.
Ryan Berry?
Ryan Barry.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah, I
him.
remember Barry, the
Yeah,
Barry. Kevin.
yeah. Kevin, yeah,
Barry.
Kevin Barry,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, Kevin played with us in Brazil.
Yeah.
And we got to travel to his house, man. And,
Really?
Yeah, in his little town. It was right outside of Rio de Janeiro.
Uh-huh.
And man, his house was one of a kind, bro.
Was it?
Man, it was like the entrance. It was like a long entrance, man, and he just had all the exotic birds, like
dang,
all these
really?
macaws, toucans, like all the South American parrots.
What kind of Christmas tree did he have?
Oh man, had a
is good.
no fur, bro.
Anyone you wanted. Anyone you wanted.
Anybody wanted, bro. You want a 9-footer? You want a 12-footer? But yeah, man, he his house had a movie theater in it. We got to see his closet, and he was sponsored by Puma.
Oh, yeah,
So
he was.
he just had Puma suits and Puma shoes, and
Damn.
man, just it was pretty badass. And then you remember the movie Victory?
Yep.
Yeah.
With
Stallone?
With Stallone, and who else? The older Keaton, was that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the
The English. They were
pool collapsed and they got out. Yeah, yeah.
They were
Playing the
prisoners
Nazi.
prisoners of war. Well, we got to see his shoes that in his trophy room, man, that he used in that movie.
Really?
Yeah, we got to see those shoes, man. They
The
were just-
famous bicycle kick.
The bicycle kid. Yeah.
The bicicleta. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
But I
put one
couldn't really take Stallone as a goalie.
on- Nah.
I'm
It's
sorry.
like Michael playing goal.
Yeah, but man, we got to see his trophy room and tour his house and
That's
yeah.
pretty neat.
He
Hell
seemed-
yeah.
it sounds like he was pretty hospitable and nice. I mean,
Yeah,
took you into his home.
How-
To check it
yeah.
out.
How did you guys do in the tournament?
we got our ass kicked.
Did you?
We got smoked, bro.
Did you guys?
Who'd you guys play?
We played Brazilian teams,
Okay.
man. You know, just I swear to God, I mean, these kids had beards at 12 and shit over there. Look
God
like,
dang.
yeah,
They do fidge on their
hey.
birth certificates.
Yeah, yeah. I was going to ask that question. I mean, as far as because you guys were just new to this Brazilian style,
Yeah.
right? And obviously, they grew up on that.
Yeah, they
style.
grew up, they lived it.
They lived it. So, and then you said you got smoked. So that's what I was going to ask. How was the competition? I mean, how
I mean, it was brutal.
really?
It was brutal. I mean, we got our ass kicked, man. I scored one of the only goals on a header
Oh, wow.
from Kevin Barry. He hit a corner kick, and I came in with my head and scored one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
I got one.
Take
I got
that.
one over there.
Take that, Sao Paulo.
Yeah, take that, Brazil. But yeah, so yeah, I mean,
Did you slide on your knees and shit?
yeah, I did for sure. To that with the flag, cheered over there. But yeah, man, it was a great experience being that young
I
going
bet.
to another country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was damn cool.
And you probably learned a lot too. I mean, from a competitive standpoint, right?
Yes.
I bet.
And I remember when that happened because I played for a different club at that time, and the buzz was going around the valley that the Santos Soccer Club was taking kids to Brazil to play soccer and that
Yeah.
kind of stuff, and it was kind of like the club to go. That and Cisco was like the clubs
Yeah.
to go to.
And then the next year, man, it was just more. It was more of like a recruiting thing too. I think Dabo was focusing on at that time to make that club Santos bigger.
yeah,
Because the next year, and I'm pretty sure that might have been when your cousin might have went with
My
us.
brother-in-law.
Or your brother-in-law. Yeah, I mean, see if he went in 1988. If that was
Text him.
Yeah.
See when he responds. Lancito.
Yeah, I mean that was. I mean the next year, man, the club just went from a small club to multiple teams.
Wow.
Within a year, and then I was with Dabo. I mean that was his focus.
yeah.
You know.
Are they still around?
Yes, they are. They practice on the south side.
Okay.
Yeah, they do it's called futsal. It's like it's a heavier style soccer ball. So it's more of a possession kind of game. The ball don't bounce as much.
Okay.
So it's more skill with your feet.
But
keep it low
But for years, where you guys, Santos was established on.
on skill.
No, but where they played, where they practiced,
Oh, where we
19th,
practice? at Solano,
Solano Park.
right behind Christown.
Yeah.
That school right there. That was
That was headquarters.
headquarters. And matter of fact, that's where we still practice. Where I'm coaching at now.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Christown.
Right.
Christown.
Christown.
Yeah, so,
Come on.
Google it, kids.
Spectrum.
Spectrum.
There you see.
so real quick, the ball.
Yes.
It's a heavier ball.
Yeah, the futsal ball.
Futsal.
Futsal.
Is that just for practice or is that for competing?
No, it's they compete with it. It's a
Oh,
heavier
really?
style.
It's a game.
It's a heavier style soccer ball where you get less of a bounce of a ball.
Yeah.
And what's the purpose of that? Just for possession?
Control, and possession. Instead of the ball bouncing, it's just boom. It's a quicker game.
So
Smaller field and all that.
I
Smaller
have,
field.
I have
Oh.
a question. This might sound stupid, but like, do they? I've heard they put like helium in some of those soccer balls. Do they like put
Stupid.
some- exactly.
Yeah, no.
And I don't know
Those
shit
World
about
Cup
soccer.
Those World
but-
Cup balls. I don't know what the heck they do to those balls, but
I don't know.
They're,
bouncing
they
off
are
that
made
turf.
different.
they are.
They're like lighter. They seem lighter because they float more than
The
The
regular
average soccer
the,
ball.
the World Cup.
Yeah.
The World Cup balls. I know they're expensive.
Yeah.
So they might
Yeah.
be putting helium in them. I don't know.
So
I've never heard
So when you're playing with the heavier ball. So when you go to a tournament, do you go specifically to a tournament for that? I mean, so I guess what I'm asking is, like,
we need
the World-
subtitles on your
Yeah,
phone.
yeah. I'm trying to think. Don't get twisted. Futsal is a different.
It's a different game.
Yeah, it's a different game. It's played like more
Altogether.
in a gymnasium court.
Yeah,
it's like on
okay,
a basketball
It's on a
court.
wood floor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
See, I didn't know
it's
that.
smaller goals.
Smaller
it's not
goals, yeah.
outdoors. Nothing like
Yeah,
that.
the goals probably
Even
the
smaller
table.
than indoor soccer.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's-
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know
So
that.
I'm sorry. That's the difference between futsal and then regular soccer games.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I didn't understand.
The
But-
regular
but
soccer
it-
games, you got a regular soccer ball that has more bounce in the ball.
But it does show you how to keep it.
Possession.
Yeah, and keep it with your team. That's what you work on.
Right,
in
less
futsal.
space, smaller.
And that's
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking earlier. Like, That's why I asked if it was
Okay.
practice or if it was an actual game that they're using that heavier ball. I don't know if it was like, like when you're warming up to bat, you know how you
Yeah,
have like
yeah.
a donut or like a heavier bat, and then you take it off and you go.
People warm up with them, you know. I mean,
I
just to,
got you.
You know, between each other, just hitting the ball
Yeah,
back
yeah.
and forth.
Did
Talking about practice.
Talking about practice.
do you guys win state at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. The
Yeah, we
team-
won state a few times.
You won state.
Yeah.
Arizona State champion
It
youth
was
soccer,
state
right?
champions. Yeah, I think it was like 89, 88. We won it.
And you were part of that
Yeah,
team.
part of it. We played at La Pradera.
Yeah.
We played against Paradise Valley Shamrocks.
Okay.
Remember the Shamrocks?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, that was just a big rivalry between us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to go at it.
Shamrock?
So you're
Shamrocks.
a youth
No,
state
we used
champion.
to kick Shamrock's ass all the time when I played.
Okay.
No, serio, for reals. I'm not lying.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I remember when we were younger, we used to I remember playing Shamrocks all the time and
Yeah.
to beat them all the time.
Well, there was big club. They were a big.
They were a big club, yeah.
Different parts of the valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all had different ages.
We were
different
more
clubs.
like Central Phoenix at the time.
Yeah.
You know, and then you had your West Valley soccer, and then PV was the Shamrocks, and Sereno at the
Sereno,
time
yeah.
was over there, and then you had Tempe. I forget the Tempe. Then, just different parts, but yeah, that was a big rivalry of us back in the days.
Does the West Side still have Saguaro Soccer Club?
Saguaro, no.
No.
It's Tusos, big Mexicano club.
Yeah.
And then you got us, XL, right here in Central. And then Phoenix Rising, which they're all over 4 parts of the valley, man.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a big club.
Yeah.
Snatching up players, like they'll come like hawks, man, to the little clubs and get their best players, man, and just offer them a good deal, and the parents just go with it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's everything's more competitive, right?
Yep.
It costs they pay more and everything else. It's interesting. Very interesting.
It's a business. It's a business, like, and you wouldn't even think it's a business, that these clubs are doing,
Oh hell.
Oh yeah. I mean, no one's gonna do anything. For
All
free.
that has changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you doing these days?
So these days,
Still
Hold on.
Oh,
Let's
wait,
rewind a little bit.
Oh, hang on.
So then you end up. I want to hear the high school shit.
Okay.
High school
Sorry,
soccer,
sorry,
high school-
Okay.
You're
well,
over
let me-
here warping to the next level.
Yeah. So, if I don't know if you're comfortable talking about it,
Yeah.
you had a life-changing experience.
Yeah, man, I did.
Right.
In '88, man, a big, family event that happened between my parents and, my father. He pretty much shot my mom.
wow.
on a bad event.
Yeah.
And it was at the indoor soccer place. Matter of fact.
Ah,
My mom and dad, they separate, and being a young kid, man, going through this, man, right, going into being a teenager.
Yeah.
I already met you guys, with Chris and everything. And,
Yeah.
And it was just, it was a thing that changed my life, man.
Fuck
Yeah.
Fuck
hell
yeah, man. But my mom lived. She, thank God, and my father on the way home, they caught my dad on the road, right, where DeVry's at on Dunlap, 19th Avenue, DeVry University. They caught him in that parking lot, and he committed suicide, man.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So and then we come and we stay here at my nana's house right here down the road, and my mom was in the hospital for about a month in St. Joe's, and and I just stayed focused, man. At that time, man, what kept my mind right was soccer.
Wow.
Wow.
And and it just I just
That was your
yeah,
escape. That was
my
your therapy,
escape, brother. It was, and family members, they kept me busy.
Yeah.
My brother and sister were already older. They already, were in their relationships at the time. But my mom was, because I'm her baby.
Yeah.
She was worried about me, and just kept me focused. So I just kept training, man. And Coach Daba was a big part of my life.
Yeah, for
And,
sure.
Yeah, he was a big, like a father figure, man.
Yeah.
And he spoke with my mom, stayed in contact with my mom at the time, and just told my mom, hey, man, I'm going to make a promise to you. I'm going to keep Greg focused and keep him working,
Right.
which he did.
Yeah.
He did. And then I just went the wrong path, man, at going in mid-teens,
Yeah.
15, 16 years old with, my...
So you went to Sunny Slope
Yeah, I
for
went
about
to-
a week.
Yeah, I went to
Then
Sunny Slope.
you hopped around
Yeah.
different schools here in the
Different
valley,
schools,
and you ended up in California.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I think like you've mentioned, you found yourself with a lot of time,
Yeah.
right? Kind of by yourself.
Free time.
Free time.
Free time was what got me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then, it was
And now we're hitting the 90s, and we all know how the 90s were.
It was real,
Right.
Even in the north side of Phoenix, man,
Things were happening. Yeah.
it was active, man. It was just
Yeah.
two different neighborhoods, and we just went at it, man. It just
Yeah.
went back and forth,
Right.
and it sucked, but I would always still stay focused on soccer because I love the game.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I found myself with the knuckleheads over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On the weekends, and
Yep.
but during the week I'm over here practicing, and my coach, just on me, man, like a leash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is
He's-
about the time we met him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. And that's what I attribute to playing soccer myself. Having to go to practice during the week, sometimes 3 times a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays for sure.
Right.
I honestly think that playing a sport like that helped me from not hanging out as much,
Right.
doing stuff, looking forward to go playing a game on
Yeah.
Saturday. Sports kind of keep
Kind
kids
of.
out of trouble,
Sports
right?
keeps you out of trouble.
Right?
It does keep
It keeps you out of trouble, right?
Sports and life, they go hand in hand.
But it kept
Yeah.
you from having a girlfriend too.
it did for a long time.
You never bought a Christmas tree.
You know what?
Damn, that
He'd be
Christmas
like,
tree boy.
Kiss her, man. I gotta go to practice.
Yeah. No, but it does, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it did, right?
It did. It
Yeah.
did, man. It kept me focused, man, because I love to play on the weekends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those games, you work all week at practice, to go have that fun time with your friends, tournaments, and we traveled. We traveled the whole Southwest, man. Tournaments, California,
Yeah.
New Mexico, Colorado,
The Nevada
Vegas.
tournaments, yeah,
the
the big ones.
the Mayor's Cup,
Yeah.
in Vegas, still
Right.
still a huge tournament to today.
Wow.
And just to get out of town, just go stay in a hotel and
Yeah,
run
mess around.
around,
Yeah, mess
run
around.
around, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
When you're
Yeah,
young
sit- yeah.
and going in a hotel like that, and with all your friends,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun.
It's a
You never
great
forget
time.
those.
And guess who was there with me?
Chris.
Yup.
Yeah.
He was always there with me, dude.
Well, actually, Chris played soccer with me. Like once Chris started, I took Chris, got him introduced to soccer too, and he
Yeah.
started playing too. We'd
Yeah.
both, yeah. Your Theo Albie would take us to practice, or my dad would take us to practice.
Yeah. And Chris, he'd be right there, man, running around with us, being a fool.
Yeah, he's a fool.
I remember we were in Oceanside.
Yeah.
In Oceanside, man, and we were at the beach. He goes, "Hey, man, let's go walk to that pier." And we're like, "All right, let's go check it out, man." We went, and next thing you know, man, they were cruising. They were just like, it was just like a hot spot over there in Oceanside. And I remember we seen a truck. It was a Chevrolet.
Yeah.
And they crossed out the C, the V, and the T, and it said "Hero," like he rolls.
Yeah.
Because he had it all did up.
Yeah.
We're like, "Oh man, Hero." We started laughing. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Used to cross out the letters or paint over them.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. Yeah, that was a cool one.
that's fun. He says that because he says, Chris, hey, let's go walk over there.
Yeah.
It's funny because he would do that to us. Hey, let's go over there, and you shouldn't go over there,
shouldn't
but
go.
Right?
this fucking guy.
It's gonna make it fun, and let's go.
An adventure.
An adventure.
An adventure, dude.
Yeah,
Fucking Chris.
yeah, that's him.
fucking guy.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
him. I stayed, on it as much as I could, you know what I mean? And then
Temptations.
Temptations, women, girls at the time, girlfriends, and then my friends, you know what I mean? It's just, like that nightlife.
Fun shit, man.
Yeah, fun shit, you know what I mean? And, and of course, you're out on the streets in the 90s, man, cruising Central and all that other good stuff that went with it, knuckleheads, different neighborhoods, and
Yeah,
you
Good
know,
stuff, bad stuff.
Yeah, good stuff, bad stuff, man. And finally, 95 is when I got shot. I got shot 4 times.
Wow.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
shot. I still got a bullet in my leg right here, and one went all the way through me right here, came out my arm,
Wow.
but it went through my lung, my stomach, millimeters under my heart right here.
God.
And what kept me breathing was I was in shape from playing soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, man.
Really?
Because I could breathe, and the doctor, told my mom like, hey, he had no trouble breathing because it went through my lung. The bullet went through my lung.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, man, and and it exited. It went literally all the way through me, man. Came out my arm right here, and it just, and it happened at my mom's house, which is on Dunlap.
Yeah.
And John C. Lincoln was emergency trauma center.
Right.
Thank God I was blocks away.
Right.
You know, and they got me there in time, man, where they did emergency surgery on me, man.
Yeah, you know, I knew you got shot, but I didn't know that it was 4 times.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I got this leg. It went in and out of this leg. Right here on my hand. It got right here by my pinky. And then the one all the way. This was the one that got me the worst right here.
Wow.
Went right here, this side, and came all the way out.
Damn.
Yeah.
How long were you in the hospital?
2 months.
2 months.
Wow.
2 months, yeah. It was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Solid.
bad.
Is it? Soccer literally saved your life.
And how old were you at this time?
It was on my 19th birthday.
Oh, shit.
January 12th, 1995.
Wow.
And matter of fact, I was coaching. I was an assistant coach at St. Mary's High School.
Were you?
With my coach Brian DeReader. This is when I went to another club later on in my age.
Right.
And
Sorry, go ahead.
So I played with Coach DeRuiter, which he was the head coach at St. Mary's. And man, it was all over the news, man. St. Mary's soccer coach getting shot.
Is that right?
Yeah, It was their gang violence, they said. And to be honest, it wasn't even gang violence. It was over a girl, man, my neighbor that I was hooking up with. You know, her boyfriend then went from the other side over there, and he fucking shot me, man.
He did.
Yeah, that's what it was about.
But you knew who it was.
Yeah, I knew who it was, man, motherfucker.
God.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fuck it, let's go get him.
I remember that like it was yesterday because I remember Chris.
Uh-huh.
He was devastated
Yeah.
when you were down. He was devastated. I
Yeah.
remember that, and
So
I remember him telling Tiny got like, he's in the hospital and this and that. Like fuck, it really took me down too. I remember that time. Man.
Yeah.
Well, him and Angela, his wife at the time.
Yeah.
You know, they used to go see me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were there.
so
You know.
let's rewind a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the California thing. Did you go to school in California, or
Yeah.
when did you end up in California?
And I ended up in 1990. And,
So you went to school around here.
I went.
Did
Yeah,
you
I
go
went,
live with family? Or
yeah, the
like
family. I got sent. My mom sent me with my Nina. She lived in San Gabriel Valley, and I went to Azusa High School for 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And so
That-
I
that's
went
what I
3
was
years
trying
to high school.
I was trying
So in all that time, I went to those different high schools.
Gotcha. I
But,
gotcha.
Ojos Locos and Downey
no.
back then.
No, there was a King Taco.
Hey,
It was King Taco over there. My cousin used to take me there.
At Gabriel. It's not San Gabriel.
So I'm gonna.
This is Gabriel.
Yeah, I'm from the Gabriel. I'm from the G over there.
So why did you go to California?
My mom sent me
'Cause she saw that-
Get out of trouble.
all the,
Happen-
all the
Get him
BS,
out of here.
man.
Yeah, okay.
All the BS, man. You know, all the shit that was happening on, drive-bys and shit at our house. You know what I mean? It sucked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the tragic event that happened with my family.
Yeah.
And my mom was still going through some bullshit because of me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that was the fucked up part, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she like, boom, you go to live with your Nina.
Yeah.
You know, because
Get outta here.
Yeah,
Right.
get out of here. And which I loved it out there, man.
Did
I
it
ain't
help
lie.
you?
But
Did
you
it
play
help you?
soccer out there?
No, I didn't play soccer, but my grades were fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know nobody out there. You know what I mean? I was focused.
Yeah.
You know, on my work. You know what I mean? And I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You know, I had my cousin, which he'd take me to the beach, and
Why didn't you play soccer out there?
I just I didn't feel
yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
I
And
get it.
as I got older, you know what I mean? Later on in my teenage years, man, I started getting burned out.
Yeah.
You know,
get it, yeah.
Because I was doing year round. You know,
So I was.
winter. Yeah, you played baseball, right?
I played football and I
Football.
wrestled.
Oh, wrestle. Okay.
Yeah.
But we did year round, man. You know, wintertime outdoor, summertime indoor. You know what I mean? It was just 365, man. Just tournaments and you know what I mean. Just I just started
Never ending.
yeah, never ending. So I got tired.
Just
as
a
I got
little
older.
time out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, when I went to California, man, I enjoyed it. I did. It was nice.
It was a good.
It was a good
break.
getaway.
Yeah.
And then I got homesick, man. I got homesick and I called my mom. I said I want to come home.
Yeah.
You know, and she goes, well, just finish out your year. And it was like, I had like 2-3 months left.
Right.
You know, and then I came home.
What would this be like? What, your junior year or sophomore year?
It was junior.
Junior year?
Junior
Right
year.
on.
Junior year.
Did you learn how to skate?
I always skated. I always skated. It's like you guys. Hey, well, you know where Dunlap's at, right? The end of
Yes.
Dunlap. You know that hill?
Yeah.
That was. You know what I mean? Hey, but like if you went to the top, you were crazy, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to go at least where I think it's 15th Street, all the way down to 12th Street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But if you went way up there, man, you got to go either on your butt. You know, 'cause, dude, you start shaking.
Lay on the
Yeah.
lay on
Start
it.
shaking, bro. Yeah,
That's
man.
funny.
Yeah, I mean that Dunlap hill was crazy.
That's called the death wobble.
It is. Oh, yeah. You start shaking, and then you hit a little rock, dude. 'Cause they don't sweep up there, man. You're indoing, bro. Bink. Yeah.
You go from the death wobble to airborne.
Oh, be-
You know, to be honest, like I didn't realize that up north it was that active like that.
yeah.
As far as what?
Banging.
Banging, yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't know Glendale was like that. I was like, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah. I mean, it was
Damicas?
crazy back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was the time period. I know that, but
Well, you know,
You were at soccer practice.
that was
but then, man, so my daughter, my oldest daughter, her aunts and uncles were all from that neighborhood, man. They're from that we were getting into it with.
yeah.
And no lie, man, when my daughter was born in '98, man, the two things between the two neighborhoods just stopped.
Is that right?
Yeah, man.
That's
Her
good.
uncles,
Nice, yeah.
it was great because like her uncles were older, you know what I mean? They're like 60 now, whatever.
Right.
But, they're like, hey, you're part of our family now, Greg. You know what I mean? Just, tell your homies to chill. We'll tell our homies. And no BS, no bullshit, man. A lot of shit just stopped right then and there.
Hell yeah.
That's
which
good.
which was great, because my mom went through hell. I mean, there's
How old were you when you had your daughter?
in '98, I was 23?
Okay.
23 at the time, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was one of the later ones that had a kid out of all my friends.
Dang.
Yeah.
Everybody was in their teens.
The 50-year-old here.
50-year-old. Any grandkids?
No, these are my children here.
Okay.
They're young.
Any grandkids over
Hey,
here?
anything you want to tell your dad?
I don't have any
I
kids.
don't have
You don't have no
I
kids?
don't have any kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Timmy's
You
the
hear
one
that,
with the
ladies?
Tim, any grandkids?
I got one. She's inside.
Congratulations.
Thank you. She's the best in the world. Hey, we're going to take a little break, and then we'll come back and pick it up on the coaching, right?
Coaching, yeah.
You're back. See what's
Yeah,
up? All
let's
right.
do it.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, we are back. Tiny, okay, you were in
Yeah.
California.
Yeah.
You're a mathematician. Your grades were fucking through the roof, right?
Gone.
Come back to Arizona.
Honor roll student.
Student of the month.
Then some. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And you come back and
Come back and then I get married, Well, I don't get married right away, but have a good head on my shoulders, you know what I mean? Start looking at life in a different
Clear
direction.
mind.
Clear mind, man, and meet my beautiful wife, and if it wasn't for her, fuck, it'd be a lot worse for me,
No,
and it was a great thing.
Yeah.
I already had my daughter, for my first relationship, then I moved on in life, and met my wife, got married in 2001, and here we are still, 2024, 23 years coming
Awesome.
up.
she must be a patient woman.
Oh yeah.
was she the manager at the shoe store or something like that?
Yeah,
Or
she
Foot
was.
Locker or something like that?
Back in the day at Just for Feet.
Oh,
their
nice.
their
Is that-
pair was free.
Is that how you met?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Wait, but
We had
Jordan,
a different circle there.
Do you have these in wide?
Hey, but check it out though.
Yeah.
So everybody, we all went to Just for Feet back in the day, yeah?
Yeah, right.
Okay, remember, some people didn't want to put those shoes on their account. So guess who got them on their account? Bam. So hey man, so I was getting a lot of free shoes back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm seeing faces over there.
You went to buy cleats.
The indoor ones. But yeah, so man, I got the new Griffies that came out, man. Those motherfuckers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, when Griffey went with Jordan, man.
Yeah.
I got those bad boys, man. They were some badass
You
boots.
still had them now.
God, man, they were like a light brown Griffey boot, man. They were sick.
Yeah,
Looked good with Levi's.
So did she help you try them on?
Yeah, she did. She was my shoe lady. Touching my feet and shit.
Took your socks off?
Oh yeah. Solid, boy.
We got those in the kids section.
So yeah, man. So
Pervert. No, it's called.
No, because he's little, man.
I thought it was the feet thing.
she does like feet. She is a toe.
Timmy's a 7.5.
Wide.
Why?
Tim's got a
I'm
little
narrow.
foot. Yeah.
So yeah, man. So I come back, and then, meet my wife, and start a new life in my chapter. You know what I mean? And then we had my son Gregory, my junior, and then and then we have David. A few years later, my other son. And as they get older, I was always pass by where Santos, because my wife lived right down the street from where Christown was at, where Santos practiced.
Right.
And man, I would drive down that street, bro, coming 15th Avenue, going either way, man. And Coach Dabo would be out there practicing. Wow. And I'd just be like, damn. Wait till my kids.
It was calling you.
It was calling me, brother, for years, man. Jeff, and finally, man, my son. He was 7 at the time, 6, and he knew I loved the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He would sit there and watch. I'd mess with him at the house and stuff. And sure as hell, man. He's like, Dad, I want to play. And at this time,
that was music to your ears.
I was like, oh no, it's time, baby. So at this time, my good friend Stryker, that we grew up playing with, he was with Coach Dabo,
right?
And he branched off and started his own club, which is Excel Soccer Academy, which we played for Excel back in the day. That was our team name,
right?
It was one. After I left Santos, went on. It was Cisco Excel. Coach Draxon, you guys know Peter Draxon?
Yeah.
He was the head coach at GCU for 20-some years. And Stryker started his own club, man. It was, in 2011, 2010. And, my son, he's like, hey, man, need you to come out here, bring the style that, we grew up playing, and how we were taught.
Right.
Let's teach these kids. And he had at the time, I think he started with like 4 or 5 teams, had some other coaches there, and man, it was a big commitment. I knew what it was like, you know what I mean? I was in, with my wife, and I told her, hey, I go, it's a big commitment as a family.
Yeah.
Sports, because I knew what we were going to get ourselves into.
Yeah.
And
7 days a week.
Pretty much, man. You know what I mean? Tournaments.
If you want to be successful.
Exactly. You're going to grind every day, to get to that level. And and Coach, Stryker, he had that mentality, man, of taking these kids to the next level. And, we started small, man, and today we are an inner city club with, I think, from U19s all the way down to U8s, boys and girls teams.
Boys and girls.
Boys and girls. Wow. And that's hard to do as a smaller club in the Valley. And man, he's grinded in the last 12 years, 13 years, and we've developed some great players, man. Kids that have gone to Mexico, kids that have gone, D1 colleges, and right now I had 2 teams in 2019, the 2008, so that's the year they were born.
Okay.
So they were like 11 years old at this time. I had a boys team and a girls team. Man, just little ballers,
Yeah.
And her name is Anaya Mitsioto. She's her mom is German and Mexicana, and her dad is Japanese.
God damn.
Yeah, but this girl,
Kamikaze.
beyond kamikaze, bro. She's got a mixture of blood of all 3, bro. Fuck George. But hey, man, she even back then, man, she could just tell she was gifted.
Yeah.
She was that type of player, man. She would dribble through the whole team, man, the whole field, man, and just score.
Well, let me ask, being a coach,
Yeah.
can you see that in a kid, dude?
Yeah.
Like right off the bat, like you have a group of 10 kids or 12, 13, 15
the ones that are
kids.
standing
You
out,
can
man.
see the ones that are standing out. You
man.
can,
It's
yeah.
just the ones that want it, you know what I mean?
And it's almost effortless when they do it.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, I would sit there and I just, just be watching the games and just things she'd be doing, with the ball and even without the ball, putting herself into position, taking these kids on. And
She's reading the game.
reading the game.
Almost without effort.
Because
Without even telling her.
a lot of
Without
times
effort.
I see that boxing trainers, they say like, I knew when this kid came in the gym that with this the guy with this was the one, right?
Yeah, just little things you see as a coach, you
Right.
know? And maybe that's what Coach Dabo saw in me, you know what I mean? When,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now that I'm in coaching, like, I see it in kids, you know what I mean? And it's just like, it makes me study more and watch film more, like just little things so I could teach.
Wow.
Yeah,
To be that type of
And you
coach.
being a
Hell yeah.
successful soccer player, you see it with a critical eye, right? You
Yeah.
know what you just see it. You're not just parent off the sidelines, right? You're just going to coach this team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so to get back to Anaya, right now she's in the Dominican Republic, and she's 15, going to be 16, playing on a U17 national team for Mexico.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's in the World Cup. It starts next week, the 17th.
They just did a piece on her, right?
Yeah, they just did a piece on her,
Yeah,
man.
they did.
And different news channels, media was
Right.
there at our practice, and she left to Spain at the end of last
That's
month.
what I saw, right.
Yeah, and they had friendlies over there with Spain, Portugal, and Nigeria or something like that. And then they came back and they were in Mexico City, and now they're in the Dominican Republic preparing for the World Cup.
And that must make you feel proud.
Man,
yeah.
beyond, bro. Like,
That's
just to
one of your
be
girls.
that little piece of a coach.
Yeah.
And just see her where
Right.
she's at the level. Like, that's the highest level right now you can be at her age, the World Cup, man. I mean, that's the granddaddy right there.
That's the granddaddy.
Yeah, that's the granddaddy, man. And I message her like, how you doing? How you feel? And she goes, I'm comfortable. She goes, I'm working hard. She goes, I'm working to get that starting spot.
Hell
She is
yeah.
getting playing time, but she's working to get that playing spot.
Hell yeah.
And us as coaches, we're proud, man.
And you had a little piece of that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, now, man, these kids, bro, it's just like, the game is fast, bro. It's like, damn, did I used to play that fast? No, man. Me and Striker talk about it all the time. We're like, man, we didn't play like that. Like, it's a quicker game.
But you know what? When you were young, when the 50-year-old was younger, soccer wasn't as big as it is now,
No.
right?
No.
It was a European sport, right?
Yeah.
I'm with.
But my buddy that is in the I gave Vince a link to a special I was in. I played with my boy Pablo Mastoreni. He went to Thunderbird High School. Me, Striker, and Pablo were the three musketeers, they used to call us. But man, Pablo played 02, 06 World Cup for the United States.
Really?
Yeah, and he's from the Valley, man. It's one of my good friends. Right now, he's the head coach at Real Salt Lake in Utah. Wow. And he's kicking ass in the MLS right now. Wow. And that's a good friend of mine, my boy Pablo, man. But he did it, man. Out of us three, he went all the way, bro. He played at that level, the World Cup level, man. He played, I think it was in Germany and then in Korea at the time. Those two different World Cups.
There's no other higher stage in the World Cup.
And I asked him, I said, Pablo, I go, what was it like? He goes, man, to hear your national anthem and you're sitting there listening to it and just looking at the crowd and all these flags waving. He goes, it's a feeling that you can't get back. I mean, just one of a kind. It broke him down, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because to hear it and then because he worked his ass off, man. Don't get me wrong. He grinded, and he goes, Greg, it was badass.
Very few people can experience that.
Yeah.
Very, very.
But man, and it's coming. 2 years.
Yeah.
It's coming. We're gonna get it.
But let's talk about it because you just mentioned it humbly.
Yeah.
But you were a part of a ESPN special
Yeah.
on soccer here in the Valley, right?
What?
Yeah. I would, imagine that, George. I was there. Yeah, with Coach Dabo. So
Yeah.
It was like kind of like one of those 30-30s.
Yeah.
So it had my story, had Pablo's story, and this kid Roberto. He came from Brazil. He got caught at the border, and he got adopted by a family, and they took him in to get his citizenship. But everything leads back to Santos.
Right.
Really?
To Santos with Coach Dabo. Everything, us three.
Wow.
And it talks about my story, how my path, turned with, my family, my tragic event, myself, the path I took as a teenager, and then Pablo's with, how he stayed focused. He went to college, got drafted, played World Cup.
Wow.
And where he's at.
And, what year did that come out?
It was aired right before the 2014 World Cup. Yeah, so it was 10 years ago now.
Yeah. Oh wow.
10 years ago, yeah. So.
Yeah, that was super cool, man.
Yeah, it's a good little story.
We'll have to put the link on there.
Yeah, for sure.
You put the
Check
link.
it out. I mean, that's
Gangsta,
awesome.
gangsta.
It's cool.
Yeah.
But hey, man, I mean, I used to hang out with you guys too back then. We'd come over here and
Hey,
That's where you went wrong.
playing stick over here at Butler with you guys.
Playing ditch 'em.
Playing ditch. Yeah.
that's gotta make you feel proud, though, man, that you were highlighted on that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man, it was
the
cool.
skill that you had.
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
That's awesome.
And my mom, was even featured in it with, what happened with my mom and her being a parent with shit I was going through at the time. So, it was for us, Coach Dabo to reach out to us to tell our story.
Yeah,
and
man.
it went worldwide, man.
That is
what I mean.
phenomenal.
And it was ESPN Deportes.
Right.
Was the show on ESPN.
Yeah.
It's our segment's all in English, but it has all it's Spanish, English,
Subtitles.
subtitle. Yeah.
That is cool, man.
Yeah, it's cool. It's
Yeah, Michael saw it. I hadn't
Yeah.
seen it, so I'll definitely check it out.
check it out, man.
I definitely
Oh,
will check
I'll
it
probably
out.
watch it tonight.
You gotta
watch it,
read.
man.
You gotta read though, Because it's in subtitle.
No, it's
It's in English. It's in
I
English.
speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Easy kamikaze.
OTM.
This fool.
You heard that, right?
No, I hear you. God damn. Hell yeah.
Chinos the Germans. Goddamn.
I forget the Mexicana in there. fool.
Hop.
Japonés.
Yeah.
So
That's dope, man. That's
Yeah.
very. That's
Super cool.
that's.
so then-
I don't know how to explain, but yeah, that's super cool.
It is.
and it's still, I'm still, I got another group of kids right now that I'm coaching.
So how long you been coaching?
So now I'm going on 12 years?
12 years.
5 years, brother.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
giving back what I love because I love the game of soccer.
It's a labor of love, man.
Yeah, man.
If you love what you do, you never work.
Yeah.
How's that hamstring doing?
Yeah.
Oh, the hamstring's doing great.
Oh, we heard about the hamstring.
Yeah. Well, my shoe salesman over here.
Hokas. Give me some hokas now.
Yeah, so, hey, Hokas ain't no joke.
I know.
Hey, you got a pair? You got a pair?
You can walk, yeah.
Yeah,
Walk in walking shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't walk a lot, but yeah, I got them.
Anybody got a pair of Hokas? They know what's up with those.
Hell yeah.
They're
That's
legit.
hilarious.
Brooks, more of a Brooks.
Brooks kind of. I mean, they're up there. Brooks is the original.
Yeah, Brooks.
So what was your cleat of choice?
Mine's the Diodoras.
Diodorus? Wow.
Italian.
Who makes them?
Yeah.
Diodora.
Yeah.
Diodora.
Duh.
Do you remember
I don't know.
Roberto Baggio?
Yes, of course.
Remember he was sponsored by Diodora.
Yes, he was.
From Italy.
And you
'Cause
loved
it's
it.
an Italy.
I thought it was like an Adidas brand with like you know how you have like the Nike
Diodora is
flights or
it's
you have
an
like the
Italian
Nike.
brand.
It's an Italian one.
Yeah.
It's an
Shit,
Italian.
I had no idea.
Yeah, they're legit. They have soccer shoe, tennis shoe, regular shoe.
People used to sport Diodora tennis shoes back in the
shoes,
day.
yeah.
It was a thing. It was the
married,
British
Z.
Knights and
Cavaricci.
Diodoras. Yeah.
What about ponies?
Ponies?
I've never seen a pony cleat.
Not a pony cute, no. But Diodora, Copas,
Yeah, Copas.
Adidas.
Everybody's about
Yeah, that's
Copa
the
Mundials,
original.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
Mundials, yeah.
Adadida.
The Adidas.
What happened to Adidas and Puma? I thought they were like
Puma
hot.
was there too.
They're still
Puma
there.
Kings.
Still there. They're still
Puma
there.
Kings were big back
Yeah, the
then.
Kings.
Yeah.
And then Maradona came out with his Puma.
Yeah.
He was sponsored by Puma at a time.
He was.
Yeah, Maradona. He had it.
The hand of God.
The hand of God. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another one.
God. Yeah.
Man, he recently passed too.
Yeah, he
Yes,
did.
yeah.
He did.
That's why I didn't comment when we were talking about who the greatest player, because I think there's time periods, because I'm a Maradona fan.
Okay.
Big time. And I think Pele was great too.
Right.
But for his time period, but then it was Maradona.
Maradona.
The only reason I said that is just to bring these kids up to date. Who Pele was.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
right.
That's all I
He's
said
ultimately the goal, because I think even
Hey, he's only
Maradona
got one name.
Diego Maradona.
No,
Madonna?
Pele.
Oh, Pelé.
Yeah, he's only got one name.
Yeah.
Sting.
Well, I am too. Yeah.
Sting.
Where you going with that?
You see what no, everybody knows Pele. He's the only soccer player that's got one name. Everybody knows who
No,
he is.
his real name
Name
is
is
like
Edson.
But
Nascimento
yeah.
or something
Yeah.
like that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like Timmy.
Big T.
But I think his father nicknamed him Pelé.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think because I remember.
But he wore it on his jersey.
What Pelé? Yeah, that was his nickname, I believe. There's a story about it, but
When you're great,
But dude-
you can wear whatever the fuck you want.
No shit.
Like he mentioned, Roberto Baggio was bad
Bad.
in the 90s
Baggio.
World
it was 90 World Cup.
Yeah, 90
and he
World
missed
Cup.
the PK.
Yeah.
He missed
He missed that PK in the final. Yeah, but he was sponsored by
Diodora.
Diodora. That's why I liked him, because I was like, at the time, you know what I mean? It was a nice shoe too.
Yeah.
It was a nice shoe.
So would you think that you'll move on to like community college coaching? Are you looking beyond the club level?
Or you like what you're doing right now?
I love what I'm doing right now.
All right.
You know what I mean? It's close to home, and you know what I mean, good group of kids, and you know what I mean, because
Do you like the development of kids? Like,
I say,
yeah,
you
I
watch
mean,
it.
well,
because Striker, you know, we got like a little program going, like start them young right here with this coach, and then after 2 years, move them on to the next coach. So we got like a little
process.
level, a little ladder that we're gonna climb with these kids to develop them. And if eventually, boom, he's the director of the club, and then he gets the kids at the higher age,
Feeder. Feeder program.
They went through all the steps.
all the steps, and then he just does his thing with these kids, man, and the training's on another level,
So
bro.
for you, it's probably it's the right amount for you to have fun and enjoy it and not get consumed by it, like with your time, you know, in your day job and stuff like that.
100%, man, and
I get it.
It's very enjoyable, dude, and it's good therapy for me.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
hell yeah.
And,
Yep.
and I'm just there to coach. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
not, you know, coach scored our little tournaments and stuff, and you know it's fun. You know, then you get to send them on to the next coach where, now let's go travel. You know, you go travel out of state and do your thing there. And then next thing you know, you're like where Anaya's at. You're going to Florida, to Utah. Boom, you're going to Spain. Now you're in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, cool, you want to see that happen with these kids. You know what I mean? And like I could say, I was like, man, I had her when she was at a young age. You know?
So you do that and you coach during the day and you bartend at night.
Yeah.
How's your OnlyFans?
It's great. It's great. It's good, man. It's a feet. Hey, it's one of them feet fans.
Hey,
If you don't know,
there's levels. There's levels.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Socks on, socks off.
Socks off.
he's one of the best bartenders in the valley.
So I've heard.
He's
Yeah.
great, man.
Let's
He's
go
good,
there.
man.
Let's go there.
This
do
this
it.
dude right here, he makes some good shit.
Yeah.
Get you fucked up, make you feel good.
Yeah.
I
What
don't
kind
know.
of mood do you want? I'll make it.
Yeah.
I'll make it.
Man, as you approach me, I could read you. You know what I mean?
Can you?
Yeah.
How did you get into it?
Okay, so I like that fast money.
Yeah.
Fast money, man, and it was cash. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Really?
Anybody walking through that door, I know they're gonna spend something. You know what I mean? I know
Yeah.
get $5, $10. You know, if I get 100 people through that door, man, bam, you know,
There you go.
good little chunk of change for the day, plus your hourly wage. You know what I mean? So
Got it.
You know, I just had that street mentality of fast money. You know what I mean? But I'm doing it in an honest way.
Absolutely.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm legit. You know, so yeah, I started bartending at Macayo's.
Yeah.
Downtown.
The
original downtown, and my boy Joey, man, the bartender, he's a legend, you know, there. And then Mike Garcia was another old school bartender there, man, and they showed me the ropes, man. And
That was a
Great time.
great time.
Great time in
Great happy hour.
Happy
Damn.
hour.
Great happy hour.
Fridays, DJ.
When you see this guy walk through the door, what do you see?
What's up? I'm getting them fucked up. Is what I want to
Free happy hour buffet.
do. Free food. Dude, no bullshit.
I remember those days.
Hey, no lie, man. The bachelors would hit that buffet line like
Hell
crazy,
yeah,
bro.
dude.
Hey,
No, but you had those chicks coming down from the office buildings
Oh,
right
yeah.
there, all the way down there like
well,
that.
hey, the guys were there. They'd smash that buffet line before the women get there, and then they'd start drinking, and then
Let me tell you,
it's on.
Chicks coming with
it
the
wasn't
suit
just
pants.
it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
just happy hour because it would turn into dancing.
Yeah,
Dude, it was
it was
a straight club.
It was a club. At
21
some
and over after I think it was like 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5
PM?
o'clock. 5 p.m. Yeah, but that was when
Dude, it used to
was
be the
popping.
spot.
It was cracking.
Yeah.
Like
and then they
your
opened the
nalgas.
back part.
Yeah, the bar.
The bar.
Well, see, I got there. I was there 12 years, and I was one of the last ones that when they knocked it down, they closed it. So I was part of that little last era of bartenders there.
And you
And you
moved
know
on
what?
to the new one.
Yeah, I went to the new one, and it was totally different.
Different.
It was different, man.
I
People-
seen you a couple
There's no
times.
office buildings around that
No,
one.
well, no, there was,
There
but
was.
but
75th?
no. This is downtown.
No, you say what's the new one?
Timmy, be quiet now. My bad.
No.
No, Timmy. So the original was on Central.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they had multiple locations throughout the valley. Westridge.
Yeah,
75th.
yeah.
That one. That one stayed over. That was the only one you went to.
That was popping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tim wouldn't go that far deep. Yeah.
No, I've been there
that
once or twice, but no, 75th.
The Aztec building.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but no, that's where I was at for 12 years, and then, you know, they had their issues and they sold the property, and they put a apartment high rise there.
God.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, that building was so iconic that
Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't have done that. I don't know the politics behind
Yeah.
it, but
It was-
they
That-
needed to have
That's
saved
what's
that, man.
that's what's sad. And I'm gonna get on my soapbox real
Yeah, there
quick
you
on
go
that
for it.
subject. But I that's what's sad about the United States is we don't keep culture, dude. We're quick to knock shit down and build something new, and it hangs out for a while. And they knock shit down and they build stuff new. And like it's stupid that they knocked that down. You know,
Yeah.
it was a landmark.
It was
Wasn't
a
that-
landmark.
Anyway,
It was
carry
a
on.
landmark.
Huge landmark.
Money
Yeah.
talks, man.
I
Money
got
talks.
to pull shit out of there. So, okay, so
They
it
had auction. I
Yeah,
remember.
it had a silent auction.
Yeah.
But dude, we had to clean out. They had a basement down there.
No, really?
Yeah, well, there used to be like their training room back in the days, but it was like a storage room at the end there, and we had to pull stuff out of there, bro. And we found some cool stuff.
Did you?
Man, like some antique.
Did you
stuff.
find a Goonies map or
No,
treasure?
no. I found an old school rifle though. That was
no
one of
shit.
the-
You
I think
still have it?
No.
No.
No. But no, of course you had to, it was
Yeah, you got to cough it
the
up.
families.
Yeah.
But man, I found it was made out of wood with like these little wood characters on it, dude. It was a Ferris wheel.
Oh,
Huge,
dang.
man.
That's
And it was badass, dude. And it actually turned. Like, and it was an antique. You could tell it was made somewhere else, man. But it was cool.
I think I got busy down there.
I probably did.
No, but Mikhail's was the spot.
Yeah, Macau's was a spot.
Yeah.
Macau's was a spot. I mean, it was a great landmark, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was sad to see it go.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
I heard.
Who's knocking?
Come on, Tiny, don't get all nervous. You got the rifle still. You still got the rifle, man.
He just pissed on himself.
Yeah.
So that was, I mean, I remember seeing him there, and then moving on to other spots. And this dude will always hook it up with a nice drink, man. This guy could really mix.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love the bartend, man. It's fun.
You still doing it
Part-time.
here and there?
Yeah. I'd rather do private gigs now.
But you guys need a bartender for a private event,
Yeah.
any weddings, quinceañeras,
Bat mitzvahs,
podcast, or
Divorce
anything like
party.
that.
gender reveals.
Yeah, divorce parties.
Or, you know what I mean? Whatever you need, man. I'm the cheapest on the block, and you're going to get your money's worth. Believe that.
He said gender reveal. What is that nowadays? Let me get on my soapbox with that shit. What is a fucking gender reveal? Bullshit.
I think it has to do with a balloon.
You're coming out now.
No, I seen on the internet. It fucking blue, it's a guy. Fucking pink, it's a chick. But here's my question to you: how does someone find you as a? They want to hire you.
Well, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, or
And we'll put that
Or
up.
at the
We are gonna
practice
put that
field.
up. I'm going to say right
Or
now.
at the practice
at
field.
the practice field, man.
Yeah.
Excel Soccer Academy, man.
Behind
Central
Christown.
Phoenix.
Hey,
Behind
that's
Christown.
what I was going to ask is if somebody wants to enroll their child in soccer
Yeah.
in your program, how would they go about it?
Well, you can call Striker Aguilar. His number is on the website, Excel Soccer Academy.
Excel Soccer
Yeah,
Academy.
Excel
Okay.
Soccer. Or you can reach out to me, man, 602-743-4855. And that's for soccer.
Hey, holler.
That'd be for soccer. Or, hey, man, you want a private event, you need a bartender? Holla.
There it is.
OnlyFans, OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Yeah. That's my advertisement picture right there.
Oh shit! I'm in. I got cleats, and I know how to kick ass.
Yeah. So,
Theodora's.
Theodora. Hey, Chris used to always say Theodora.
Yeah.
My mom's name is Dora. Hey, you gonna wear the Theodoras?
Hell yeah.
Funny.
Yeah. So.
What you got to say about Chris, man?
Oh man.
Your primo Chris.
My primo Chris, man. I miss that man. You know. What
Yeah,
I
me too.
He's like a brother. You know. What I mean, I know he's your guys' childhood friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it was great. You know, growing up, all of us. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I remember, man, coming right here with you guys back in the days and playing. I think it was like a Thanksgiving or a Christmas morning, man, playing stick over here at Butler, man. You know what I mean? And he brought me in, you know, to play with you guys, and you know what I mean. It just I always remember those memories and right here.
If it isn't for him, we don't meet you.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
And even, you know, hanging out at JoJo's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the basement, you know.
Yeah, the infamous
in the
basement.
basement. And then,
Don't talk about the basement.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't.
Okay. Outside in the front yard, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then,
Son of a bitch.
you know, Chris connected a lot of us together, you know? And,
Yeah, he did.
you know, just, you know, with Juanito and hanging out in the Nova. I remember cruising Central in that Nova. And he had that big
Bumped.
wall, and
Hell
it had
yes.
that wall in it.
It had that wall,
He had
yeah.
that wall and just humming, you know, it's just a great group of friends, you know, that, you know, shit, we're still here today to talk about it. And, you know, and Chris, you know, I know you guys miss him. I know,
Yeah.
you know, you guys, you know,
I ain't
went
gonna
to school with
lie.
him.
I do miss him.
Yeah.
And good times with them. And that motherfucker got me in trouble a lot of times. But at the same time,
But it
you
was
know
fun,
what?
though.
It was fun.
It was fun. Yeah.
And the next day we'd be at his house again. You know what I mean? It was like,
Round two.
don't hang out with that fool. And then next, you know, there we are hanging out with him, you know?
He was,
He's
he's a
missed.
character.
Yeah, he's a character, and I find myself often thinking about what this would be like with him because we would have him on here. And,
Actually, he would be. I'm sorry.
Another alley cat.
Timmy, he'd be out here.
no, he would be a character and a half to have
Yeah.
on here because he had stories.
Yeah.
and he was a good wild guy.
I know you guys had a lot of stories in this neighborhood, man. I know you did.
Yeah,
You know,
and he did. You know, once he went off and ventured on his own and started doing stuff. You know what I mean? He was.
He was a BMX guy. He was a skater. He was a boxer.
boxer.
He was a rapper.
You know what? Hey,
Soccer
son of a gun.
player.
Hey,
Yes.
you still got the cover to that CD?
I have it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, The other day, these guys showed me on social media. There was a person doing backflips down the beach, and I told him, they didn't know who he is. I go, my partner Chris, he could do a back handspring like that, like nothing, all the time. He was
Athletic.
He was athletic like that.
His
He
head
just
was
naturally.
big, but it helped him out.
Yeah.
It helped him rotate me, huh?
No, he used to do it
I don't know where he learned it.
A picnic bench too.
Yeah.
He'd do a back tuck.
Yeah.
He'd do a back tuck like, damn, fool.
Yeah, that's
Crazy
what I
ass.
used to be. I was like, where did you
damn.
learn that?
His legs were that short, but he could.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a hammer. It's like throwing a hammer.
Yeah.
Like Timmy bends over to tie his shoes. He throws a flip with the head.
He just rolls right over.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So,
Haters are gonna hate, man. Haters are gonna hate.
Yeah. But he is missed. And,
Yeah, he is missed,
Your
man,
cousin,
you
man.
know,
And
he was a good character, man, and I'm glad that we got to spend time and cross paths with him and all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the family, here comes Greg and Chris, man. God damn. hey, we'd pull up and they'd be like, damn, these motherfuckers.
Give him a plate.
Yeah.
Give him a plate of food and they'll leave.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris would just raid the fucking the refrigerator, man. Straight up. Theo, I'm gonna make a sandwich.
yeah.
Go, make what you want, Chris. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know, to be honest with you, you remind me a lot of him. Often, like you have the same humor, the same wit. Whenever I'm with you outside of this
I got you.
deal, right? You make me laugh, just like he would. You have like the kind of the same personality
Same
and
style.
wit, same
That's cool.
style,
That's what's up.
and you
Thank
totally remind me, man. That's why I like that.
Yeah.
It's like-
This is the first time. This is the first time I met you and I had a good time bullshitting, man.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, I tune into you guys, and man, like no lie, man. I mean, I got something from your sister's cakes. I got my wife a cake.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I
yeah.
tune in, man. Hey, man, it's cool, man. We need this. You know what I mean? We need guy talk and a valley thing where hey, we come together, man. Makes us
Christmas trees and yoga pants.
Douglas firs, baby.
Peachy pastel cakes. You know what I mean?
Ojos locos.
I talked to Weddle about mortgage. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and two, I mean, Greg. You know what I mean?
Morales?
Yeah, Morales. There's almost a connection with Natalie's daughter. It's cool. It's another little small circle there,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's
Good.
legit, man. It's cool, man.
Hell yeah.
Man,
Then
so-
it's working then.
Yeah.
it is working. Timmy, it is working,
That's
man.
good, man. That's
you know what I
good.
mean? Because I remember, I forgot what episode you're like, man, how far are we going to take it? I remember those were yours, or like you guys were BSing about it. Man. Like, well, man, I don't know. What episode you guys on?
This is B29.
2-9, all right.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm part of the 2-9 crew.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Yeah. Oh, we got some things coming up.
Okay.
What do we got coming up?
Need a bartender?
We're gonna
What's up?
We're gonna
I'll do it
talk
for
about-
free. I'll do it for free.
we're gonna start selling merch.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goddamn. Goddamn.
Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Talk to me.
Yeah. So through,
Kamikaze.
actually, it's
Okay.
through a connection that you put to me with Ralph.
Well, Ralphie.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
let me tell you, this is why these guys dress the same today.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Ralphie.
I look better.
That's what's up, Ralphie.
So
Yeah.
these will be available
What's happening?
if you go to SeunevALifestylesCo.com.
Okay.
You'll be able to purchase these
The shirts, hats,
shirts right
hats
here.
too, or what?
Just shirts right now.
just for shirts right now.
Okay.
We'll eventually get a little further than that, but these shirts are going to be available.
right.
So yeah, if you would go out there and
Spread
check
the
them out,
word.
spread the word.
Spread the word, man. I mean,
yeah.
hey, man, I love it. And I never thought, it said avenues backwards. You know what I mean? Till I'm like, whoa. You're like, damn, where did they come up with that name?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That happens a lot.
Yeah. So like, man, what does that mean? But shit, it makes sense.
Well, who was it? It was
I was drunk.
Yeah.
how you did it?
Scent Rock. He was like, dude, I gotta brush up on my Spanish.
Oh, he was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, he's like SeunevA. He's all trying to figure out what does that mean in English.
Okay. Yeah.
If you go back in the first episode, Timmy, SeunevA.
Oh, I was fucking it all up.
millions,
I was
man.
the same thing.
Okay.
Trying to fucking spell it.
He's the
Or trying
Beetlejuice.
to say it. They had it all fucked up.
Yeah.
I had a laugh attack, dude. I think I got roofied.
Yeah.
Dude, the first episode, dude, I got all hammered. I had to sneak out of my own house.
Yeah. So
And then called the old lady to come pick me up.
So
That's
real
a
quick,
good night.
I know
That's
he's
a
an
good
al-
night.
I know little tiny little Greg here. He's an alley cat. We really don't give these questions, but give me two questions real quick. Give me two questions.
2 questions. All right. Burritos or tacos?
Tacos,
Ooh, flats.
Flats or drumsticks?
drumsticks.
Oh,
Favorite pizza place?
Favorite pizza place? Damn, Peter Piper. Peter
You know,
Piper.
a lot of people like
favorite
Peter
pizza.
Piper, right?
Favorite pizza at Peter Piper.
Pepperoni.
Chicago classic.
Oh.
Now, let me tell you.
Okay.
Let me get
Yeah, you're right.
Let me tell you, Peter Piper changed the game too. Because now, back in the day, you could go order a pitcher, ask for 8 glasses, and have pizza and beer.
Yeah.
Now you got to show an ID. You could only get 2 glasses. Like, who came up with
cups,
that,
yeah,
man?
yeah.
Peter
They
Piper
probably
pizza.
got, they probably got hit by
America
the liquor board.
That's whack.
All right.
Somebody
I'm
messed
sorry.
it up.
There's my soapbox.
What, your favorite drink to make when you're
Mine?
mixing? Yeah. Like if somebody says, like, "Hey, make me something good," what's your go-to?
So I'll make them a kick-ass fucking margarita and float it with some peach schnapps and hit it with a little bit of vodka
Damn.
and float it with cranberry. It's called an Arizona Sunset.
There you go.
And a little chiz.
Yeah. But hey, man, I mean, man, you can do so much stupid shit with alcohol, and it's a.
Oh, I've done a bunch of stupid shit with alcohol.
No, I'm talking about.
You know who the fuck I am?
Hey, Jeff, no. I'm talking about like it's a vision thing, man. It's literally a vision thing. Like I can make you the stupidest drink and make it blue, and everybody's like, man, it's an eye catcher. What is that? What is that?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. And just like they come on like, man, that's a fucking blue lizard. You know what I mean? And all it is fucking just blue Curacao, floated on the fucking margarita, man.
So when you say floating, what does that mean?
Just top it.
Oh, okay.
A little top, just add a little bit of color to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that one, the Arizona Sunset or fucking attitude adjustment, man.
Yeah?
The attitudes, man. That's fucking pretty much
That
like.
sounds dangerous.
Yeah, no, it is, man.
That sounds fun.
You come in, man, and fucking normal head, and 10 minutes later, you're all fucking.
That sounds fun.
Sideways.
That's why these guys
Make it a
come.
double.
Yeah, triple. It's a triple.
These guys have come back. They're like, dude, don't go see Tiny because
Hey, you're not the only ones, fool. You're not the only ones.
they're like, stay away from Tiny's bar.
I ain't trying
Or
to
they'll
be
be
mean.
like, dude, we saw Tiny last night.
I ain't
It wasn't
trying to be
bad.
mean. Look, the last time I went and saw you, you made me a bunch of shots. I don't do shots.
But did you drink them?
I did drink them.
Nice.
Had a good time.
Yes.
I fucking ended up at a gay bar.
Hey, damn.
Attitude adjustment.
Attitude adjustment. Hey, I really switched his
Bells
mind,
were
didn't
smelling
I?
like rubber.
You did. Yeah. You did. That's it. We went in there. We're like, Jan, me and the old lady were like, shh, shh, shh. And we looking around and I go, God.
Hey, were you downtown?
It was a Blue Oyster.
I don't remember.
He was at the manhole. He was at the manhole.
They were playing good jams.
Really? That's how they got you in there.
He was
fool.
at the
And I was like,
Bushwood.
Oh, yeah.
Time to go.
Hell yeah.
He came out talking about how many genders there were and shit.
Yeah, gender reveal.
Yeah. Talk about a gender reveal party.
Nice. Hell yeah.
That's funny.
All right.
Don't make me whatever the fuck you were making him. though.
Stop sign. Stop.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was a red light, yellow light, green
Red light, green light.
Hey, that's a cool shot. That's a cool shot.
Yeah,
right
it
there.
was.
Dear
Yeah.
It's
Lord.
3 shots at
3
once.
shot at once. So it's a red light, which is a pink pussy.
Oh, nice.
A yellow light, which is a lemon drop, and then the green light is liquid marijuana.
Oh,
So
shit.
boom, you go fucking
And
make
I
all 3.
I did all 3.
And you end up at a gay bar.
I did.
Hey, he did red light, yellow light, go, motherfucker, go.
Red light, green light, hoto.
Red light, green light, red flag.
Hey, I've been told we got to wrap it up. Tiny, thank you very, very,
welcome.
very
Thank you,
much.
man.
Always good to kick it.
Much
Hell
love.
yeah.
Hey, good bullshit and good bullshit.
Yeah,
Good
man.
alley cat. George, take it away.
Me?
You, brother.
Hey, Greg, Tiny.
What's up, brother?
Thanks, man. Thanks for coming through, man. Hey, man.
Thank you, guys.
Always great time with you. Every time I see you, I have great times, man.
Amen.
Even this time right now, man, finding stuff out
Yeah.
that I didn't know.
Okay.
And that's what's great, man. Hey, thank you. Timmy, thanks. Michael,
Thank you.
son-in-law named Jeff.
You know it.
My engineers. Our studio audience.
Hey.
Tiny, thank you very much once again. If you want a bartender for a private event, hit them up. We'll put that up there. Here we go. It's SeunevA Lifestyles presents What's Happening. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, follow, and don't forget to put a comment if you do. Let's go.
This is how we do it on the avenue.